life. No more soda, no more cakes, no more brownies, you know, the routine. Cleaned up my act, went back to the doctor. They pulled my A1C and it was 5.9. I said, woohoo, I beat diabetes. And my ex-doctor said, oh no, I don't think you understand. Once you have diabetes, you have diabetes. You will die of it. I will do the best I can to treat you, but you are going to die from diabetes. Wrong. Well, unfortunately, the way I took his news was if getting healthy and getting my blood sugar down like I did didn't do me any good, then party hardy, baby. Let's have some beer and pretzels and cake and ice cream and enjoy what few years we have left. And that's what I did. I went back to the standard American diet, which it can very quickly make us sick. And it did. So last November 2018, went to the doctor, my new doctor, and they pulled my blood sugar and my A1C was back in the 6.5 range. What I didn't know at that time was that if you get two A1Cs over 6.0 in a 3-month period, that's when they label you diabetic. And I didn't know that it can affect your insurance and a bunch of other things. So by pure luck, so this is what I did, right? Got diagnosed, high A1C, November 2018. Well, it's Thanksgiving month, followed by Christmas month. A lot of food, a lot of carbs, a lot of candy, everything you can imagine. So I decided I would just get through the holidays first and then worry about taking care of this A1C thing. So I did that. I got through the holidays into January, finally decided it was time to get on this thing. All this while during 2018, I've been researching food, researching low carb diet, researching the ketogenic diet, researching fasting, intermittent fasting, long-term fasting, all these different things. So in January, I decided to start the keto diet and intermittent fasting, which we'll go through all these terms in future videos and explain everything. But so basically January 15th, I started into keto and intermittent fasting, which I decided to go pretty quickly. I went OMAD, which means 1 meal a day, OMAD, 1 meal a day. It was only February before the doctor was after me to get my blood sugars pulled again. And I figured, you know, the A1C is a 3-month test for a reason. It measures over a 3-month period. So I knew in February I wasn't going to be ready. So I called up the secretary and told her, yeah, I needed to put off my appointment for as long as I could. And I got him to put it off for me till March. So it was only 2 months from when I started working on my blood sugar to when I got my blood sugars pulled again. Now, had I known the 2 high A1Cs in 3-month rule, I would have put it off again. But I didn't know that. And I just thought, well, you know, it's been 2 months. Let's just see if what I'm doing is having any effect. So I went back to the doctor, got my blood sugars pulled. Lo and behold, my A1C comes out at 5.9. Wow. That was close. Now, here's what my doctor didn't know. He thought I'd been working on weight loss and blood sugars since November, not January. He looks at me and he goes, you realize what you've done, both the weight loss and the blood sugar change since November. Most doctors would tell you is an absolute impossibility. What have you been doing? He sounded truly interested. I think he was. So I told him, I said, I have been doing a ketogenic diet and I've been doing intermittent fasting and having one meal a day. He was pretty flabbergasted. In that 2-month period from January to March, I had re-lost 35 pounds. So he just looks at me and says, hey, you are doing fantastic. Do you think you can keep it up? And I said, yes, I do. At that point, I was 245, I think. And my weight was still coming down. So, I had no indications that there was going to be any kind of issue with my weight. Well, I plateaued hard. And I have done this before with just low carb dieting. I could never get below 245. Could never actually reach 240. I got down as far as 241 doing long-term fasting of 4, 5, 6, 7 days. But then it immediately comes right back on and I go up to at least 245 and above. And never been able to go below that. So I spent the summer just fighting it with diet and fasting and things like that and just getting nowhere. And I was really frustrated.